Shooting this video to introduce the LeakStick by LeakTronics. The LeakStick Kit has everything that's needed to go out and do a plumbing leak detection for every plumber out on the market. This is for residential, commercial, irrigation, anything that carries water. This is able to go in and find those leaks. Take a look. So the leak stick is a kit, and this is the actual leak stick itself. This is the leak stick body. It has a fully rechargeable battery. It has a microphone port. It has a rechargeable port. And what that allows, again, you hook your headphones up to this, and this has all these different accessories, and I'll explain those accessories on how to use it as well. So it has these probes, these three probes, which when you're walking a property, you want to put on the probe so you're not bending down in order to touch everything. The probes literally screw right into the handle. And again, once you're powered up on the handle, your light's going to tell you you're on and running. And in order to listen, all you got to do is press the button when your headphones are plugged in. So what we like to do is when we walk a property, we'll hook up our soil probe, and it'll allow us to walk the property, walk around, reach in bushes, reach for things, tap, touch a valve, touch a pipe, and touch whatever you want to listen to. Some other accessories that we have with it, you could take the deck plate that comes with it. And what that does is you could screw this on. So now if you're in a tight area underneath a sink, you're by equipment, you're by AC equipment, you're outside. Sometimes it's hard to get that long handle in with it. Now this will actually screw onto this handle as well, so you can extend it. If you're listening to fire sprinkler under a building, you could touch it up to ceilings and hold it up high as well. But again, all these accessories, this is the larger plate. And what this is right here, this is the magnetic head. The magnetic head could screw in, and you could literally just stick this on to anything that's metal. It will stick to anything that's metal, and this way there's no handling noise. So you just stick it onto what you want to listen to. If it's galvanized pipe, if it's a metal valve, stick it onto it, just listen, and then you can pull it right back off. The point that we have on here is for when you're listening in grassy areas or landscape areas. So the point will literally just screw on the end, and then you could push this into soil. You could push it into grassy areas, artificial turf, or whatever you're listening to. If you're on the interior of a house, you could push this into deep pile plush carpet so that it's sitting past the pile and touching something solid. So aside from the leak stick handle accessories that I just explained, it also comes with an air induction rig and fittings in order to hook it up underneath the sink, underneath an outlet, at a hose bib, and it allows you to go in and put those pipes under pressure with air. We're going to just show you right now. Now we're going to hook up our air induction hose. Basically, just going to tie it right into our regular compressor. You could use a smaller one. And we have a reverse hose bib. So we're going to hook back up to this bib. Remember, we have our street shut. We have all our water shut coming to this. So now we know we have the line that's leaking. We're going to open up the valve, and then what we'll do is we're going to hit it with air and create that boil noise that we need to in the pipe, and we're going to use our listening equipment to pinpoint it and find it. Besides the air induction rig, it also has a pressure drop rig. Now, a lot of these smart meters on these businesses, on these homes, commercial property, or residential property don't have a usage meter. So in other words, it just has the meter, but it doesn't have the dial. So what you want to do in a situation like that is just screw this onto any hose bib, get it under pressure. Typical residential pressure is like 52 pounds. At that point, you want to shut that off, and it should hold 52. If it doesn't hold 52 and the pressure drops, it's telling you that you do have a leak in there and that you need to move on and start listening. And last but not least is our infrared camera. When we're walking in a house, again, if it's a single story, a lot of times we're just pointing down at floors. We're going to do a quick demonstration to show you exactly what we're actually looking for. We're looking for a hot water leak with these cameras. So in other words, it'll get you in a general area. These cameras are great for that. And then you want to back yourself up by actually listening with the leak stick itself. I'm using the infrared camera. And if you'll notice, when we start scanning around the room, we get some purples that shine up, but if they don't hold solid, that means that there's really no heat to them. We found a hot spot underneath this sink. What I'm going to do is hone in on it. You can see how that's not disappearing. Remember, I'll show you where it's not picking it up in these areas here. So you see some pinks, but they actually turn back to blue. Again, we have our hot spot that's showing in the floor because we have a hot water leak right underneath the sink. We're going to take a shot of it. We're going to hit save. You can see the actual sink in the photo, and we're going to save that picture to our memory if we want to add it to a report or whatever else we want to do. So whatever type of plumbing company you have, if you do irrigation or if you do leak detections on anything that carry water through pipes, the leak stick kit is the best kit that you could possibly have. The cost entry point makes it available and easy for almost every plumber out there in order to keep one of these on their truck. For more information, visit LeakTronics.com and always check out our YouTube channel.